Hello, Christian.
Hello, teacher.
Welcome to this nine encounter for the English speaking improvement. Thank you for being here.
Okay, teacher. Thank you for you.
How are you those days?
Uh, yes, teacher, it was good, but today I'm tired because I arrived home earlier, like at 5:30. I came.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Katarina.
Hello, Julian. How are you?
I'm very well, Katarina. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Very well. Thank
Okay, Katarina. Thank you for participating in this nine encounter.
Okay.
Okay, we can get started with this activity. Christian, you have ready your homework to speak about how do you feel this year?
Yes, teacher. Okay,
Okay, Christian, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna start. This year I've been feeling great. Many things have happened to me because I've bought many things of my daughter's stuff, like her bed, her mattress, and her closet. Also, my wife and I have bought our furniture. We've organized our home. My wife has got a new job, and that makes me peaceful.
Okay.
And I'm excited because I'm studying foreign languages, the career that I chose for my future. So, and for this year, many good things has happened to me. I waiting for the next month. Go on in the same with the same. How can I say that? I forgot. Uh, Lucky or no? New. How can I say that? Lucky. No. Or teacher, sorry, is maybe the next month I would like to continue like that. It's that I try to say.
Okay, great.
Mhm. And
Are
that's
you
it,
finished?
teacher.
Okay, thank you, Christian, for sharing your feelings from this year. Thank you. That is a great job. To you talked for around 2 minutes. That is great. Katerine, hello, Edwin.
Hi, teacher, and hi, mates. How are you?
Very well, Edwin. Thank you. Thank you for your greeting and thank you for being here in this nine encounter.
Okay, teacher. Thank you for your greeting.
Okay, Katerine, are you ready to present your homework?
you. Yes, teacher.
Okay, Katerine,
Eh,
go ahead.
Okay. Mm, Hello. Mm, I will tell you a little about how I felt in this year.
Yes.
Like everything on life, my life mm, had had good and bad days, but usually I have felt good. At the beginning of the year, I was very happy because mm, in, for 8 years average, eh, I I was a work and salary in January.
Okay.
Also because I happy, I very happy because I was able to enjoy my vacation with my family, um, with the people that I love you. I love with my heart. When I started the year at the school, I felt nervous, um, restless because I start with the new students, new changes, but also new learnings. Then I felt looking with the student uh, because they are very special students. Um, doubt, doubt. I feel bored. There are students because sometimes they don't learn and don't study for things in the other things for your lives.
Okay.
In my day to day, I usually feel tired or exhausted because I had many responsibilities. Um, I am demanding with myself. I don't know read enough. Sometimes, sometimes I feel angry for the situation, for my responsibilities. Sometimes I feel happy. Now, sometimes, always, I feel happy when I travel to Cartago because I spend time with my family, uh, with my friends, and I can sleep in my bed. This is very fabulous for me. In addition, I felt distressed uh, um, and sad. I feel sad or bored when in my life uh, I had situation that, ¿cómo digo? Lamentables, teacher.
Uh, hardly, hardly situation.
Hardly
Hardly.
situation.
Sí, como unas
Um,
situaciones difíciles. Yes.
yes, yes, hard situation. For example, uh, the last weeks, I have a three-person close to my family have died. Um,
Okay.
it's very sad. No more picture.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your feelings. You have goods and social feelings in this year, but you talked for around 5 minutes. Thank you. And that is an excellent exercise to improve your English language fluence. La invitación es que lo sigan haciendo porque es un buen ejercicio, tratar de hablar la mayor cantidad de tiempo posible para mejorar nuestra fluency, nuestra fluidez. Edwin, are you ready to participate with your homework?
No, teacher, I didn't do my homework.
Okay, no problem. You can do it in the next class. Okay, thank you.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, we are going to get started this class. with the, one second please, I am looking for, this is the lesson number 9. Ready, set, action. Talking about movies in English language to improve our conversation and our fluency and another speaking skills. We are going to talk about films or movies or cinema. And I am I want that you think in your kind of movies, your favorite movie, your favorite actor or actress, and later try to speak about them, please, and try to acquire some terms and some tips to work out with this topic, please. Every class starts with a warm up. Today, I bring this warm up. It's just 4 simple questions about movies. The first one is, what is your favorite genre? The second is, who is your favorite actor or actress? The next one is, what is your favorite movie? And the last one is, why is that your favorite movie? Entonces, vamos a hablar de películas. Las películas todas tienen un género, genre. Seguramente tiene un actor o una actriz con la que simpatizan más. Son aquellos actores que a uno le parecen que no tienen película mala porque a uno le gusta mucho esa clase de películas de ellos o sus actuaciones. ¿Y cuál es su película favorita? Vayan pensando en eso. Muchas veces uno no sabe cuál decir, pero pues ahorita ustedes escogen una de tantas para que nos digan su nombre. Y la última es, ¿por qué es su película favorita? This is the warm-up. Si este es el warm-up, no necesitan ustedes tener un completo conocimiento de cómo responder a las preguntas, porque precisamente eso es lo que queremos conseguir en esta clase, ¿sí? Así que si no pueden responder una, pues no pasa nada, ¿no? Okay, we are going to start. Please think about your favorite film. A ver. Christian, please tell me, what is your favorite genre of movies or films?
Okay, teacher. Honestly, I love everything, but my favorite is science fiction or action.
Okay, very well, thank you. Uh, Today, I I lose my microphone. Maybe you have hear me a bit low, but I am going to try to
No,
get.
teacher, I'm listening to you well.
Okay, thank you.
Continue with the next question.
Yes, but let me just 1 second to say hello to Daniela. Daniela,
Hello everyone, how are you?
I'm fine, Daniela. Thank you for being here to this 9 encounter. We are going to talk about movies. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, very well. Please read those questions and be ready because in a few minutes I am going to follow with you, okay? Christian,
And
seguimos
teacher,
with the
okay,
second question. The second question is, who is your favorite actor or actress?
okay, teacher. My favorite actor. I don't know. You don't know well. His name is Hugo Weaving. He act in the movie Matrix, like Mr. Smith.
And that is a great characters.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, my favorite movie that I like a lot is V de Vendetta.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Good
Mhm.
movie. And the last one is why is that your favorite movie?
Because in that movie presents all the situations about the corruption, about how the power and some people try to control all the mediums like the television, like the healthy. So for that reason, I love that movie because show all the situation that happened in this moment.
Okay, thank you for sharing your opinion about your favorite movie. Thank you. Caterine,
Yes, teacher.
Caterine, what is your favorite genre in movies?
Uh, my favorite genre is the what teacher? What do you say? The películas cristianas,
Mm,
Christian movies,
religious, maybe, or Christian?
Religious.
religious. Okay, religious movies. This is my genre favorite. Sometimes I watch the other genre, for example, action
Yes.
or 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 romantic.
Okay, thank you. Who is your favorite actor or actress?
My favorite actor is Will Smith. I
Okay,
love Will Smith.
very well, thank you. What is your favorite movie?
Mm, My favorite movie is the remember the uh, two word two word for remember.
Okay. Eh, and why is that your favorite movie, Justin? Why is
Uh,
that your favorite movie?
okay, the the word to remember for remember is my favorite movie. History is very good. Is mm, the movie uh, talk about the the person that the person can change your life.
Okay, great. Thank you. Edwin, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, Edwin, what is your favorite genre?
Okay, I have two genres of favorite movies, like comedy movies and action movies.
Okay, and who is your favorite actor or actress?
Maybe my favorite actor is Vin Diesel. Maybe, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Fast and Furious, of course.
Okay, thank you. And why is that your favorite movie?
Mm, these are my favorite movie because in this movie are the motorcycles involved are very cars so beautiful, the girls and I love the racing. It's very nice, that movie.
Okay, thank you. That is a great argument. Thank you. Daniela,
Yes.
Daniela, please tell me what is your favorite genre?
My favorite genre is comedy and action.
Okay. Um, who is your favorite actor or actress?
My favorite actor is, I don't know how the pronunciation very well, Douglas Johnson. Yes, he is my favorite actor.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, what is your favorite movie?
The same with the Edwin, Fast and Furious.
Okay. And the last one is, why is that your favorite movie?
I like it because it's action, very entertaining, and has interesting stories in each movie.
Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for sharing your favorite movie and some aspects related with the film world. The following part of the class is, let me try to, okay. Please look the slide and try to identify the movies in the screen. They are some iconic movies in the world of the cinema. And I want that you share your reference about two movies in the screen. Please choose two movies and talk something about them, please. Think on them, please. Take your time to recognize the movies, their names, their characters or starring or cast. Okay, Christian, please tell us something about two movies on the screen, please. Choose just two movies and tell something about them.
Okay, teacher, all the movies that I see here, I like. Les Maleficent, I hate it. mm, okay, Braveheart, I think is the best movie that I can see here because it's talking about a history, right? About a man. I don't remember the name in that movie because he presents a. It's about the conquer of. I don't remember the conquer of. Um, ah, I forgot the history about that movie. And how, teacher, help me here. What is the person that wear skirts in that country?
Um, Scott, I, I,
Yeah, but it's a country that all the men wear skirts.
yes,
What is the country?
Scott, creo que es
Scotland.
Scott,
Yeah,
Escocia,
yeah,
Scott.
Scotch. Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I don't remember what is the history about that man. I forgot.
Okay. Can you choose another movie and tell us something more about it, please?
And the other one is Hangover. That's a comedian.
Yes.
It's very funny when you the last episode, when they show all the activities they did, and it's very very funny and
Okay,
discuss it in the same time.
okay, thank you. Miren los títulos, generalmente los títulos en español no coinciden con la traducción, pero sí buscan traducir lo más posible con lo que quiere, digamos, mostrar el título, ¿no? Entonces, thank you, Cristian. Daniela, please choose two movies and tell us something about them, please.
Okay, the first movie I like is It. I think it's like a suspense and comedy at the same time. It's good because it's not the typical horror movie. It's also fun.
Okay,
And the second is Malefic. No voy a ver cómo es Malefic, creo.
Maleficent.
Es Maleficent. It's like drama. I don't remember is, but I remember it's good because it's not like one imagines because the DJ and start being a good person is different from the other DJs.
Okay, thank you for sharing your information about those two movies. Edwin, please choose another two movies and tell us something about them, please.
Okay, maybe I remember some things about Back to the Future,
Okay,
but no, o sea, so it's not alone for my memory because when I see this movie, I was a child. I
okay,
I just remember the song, Johnny B. Good, the song that is playing in the guitar in this movie.
okay. That is a great scene. Yes.
Yeah, and I try to play this song.
Aha.
And another movie, maybe Hangover, because this movie is very fun and it's nice to see with friends.
Okay. Thank you, Edwin, for sharing your minds about those movies. Caterine, your turn, please. Tell us something about two movies, please.
Okay, teacher. Mm, my movies are the first, Tears of the Sun.
Yes.
It is very, very moving in a moment in my life. This is a favorite movie because the history is very, very special. Is is the situation very, very difficult. The most important for me is that that situation, mm, uh, today, no, many countries in today lead this situation.
Yes, that's right.
Um, the other movie, um, Nemo, Feeling Nemo.
Yes.
Nemo is a good movie because I can see the como the perseverance, yes, eh, the perseverance of the father when when a son loses.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Caterine, for sharing your minds. Thank you. Camilo, hello.
Hi everyone.
Hi Camilo, thank you for being here and welcome to this night encounter.
Okay.
We are talking about movies. This is the second stage of the class, previous knowledge. You have to choose two movies and talk something about them, please. Choose two movies and tell us something about them, please.
Okay, I choose the movie It.
Okay.
And I remember the first version of this movie. I remember when I saw it by the first time. I remember that it was pretty scary, but I hated the ending of the movie because at the final scene, the clown uh, results to be a giant spider,
Yes.
and that was the part that I hate. I thought it was more interesting the ending of that movie.
Okay.
Uh, and the second one is, let me see, mm, Matrix. Uh,
Yes.
I remember the first one, the first Matrix movie too, but it was very nice because of the by that time it was amazing to watch the 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 movies of that kind. The fiction in the movies was a pretty good symbol, and I know about Matrix that it shows a reality. So some people say that this world is not as real as we think it is, but it is something virtual or something controlled by a matrix that results to be uh, for example, something like God. That's it.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Camilo, for your comments and
Okay.
your feelings about those films. Okay, thank you
Okay.
everyone to share your some info and your perceptions about those movies. The next one part of the class is one video about how to talk about a film. Bueno, digamos que film es como una forma más fina de decir película, ¿no? Una película y un film es como más fino y film es más británico y movie es como más de Estados Unidos. Eh, en este video es un poquito largo, pero vamos a estarlo pausando y mirando a ver si nos rinde un poco. Nos van a enseñar algunas palabritas claves, some keywords to talk about a film. If you need to write down to remember them, you can do that because it's so important to structure your future participation. Okay, let me try to share my screen. A ver.
Teacher, there's no sound.
Okay. Anyone can hear nothing? ¿Los demás están escuchando? Solo Camilo no oye. ¿No? Nadie oye. Vamos a buscar el problema. ¿Qué tal ahora? ¿Tampoco? Okay. Let me try something. And now, can you hear well or you cannot hear nothing?
No, teacher, there's no sound. It sounds like far, far away.
Okay. Uh, okay. We are going to have a summarize of the video. Vamos a sacar un resumen, además que está quite long, es un poquito largo, entonces the, the first part for talk about a movie or cinema or world of the movies is talk about my favorite film. Okay, the first question is what is your favorite film? Camilo, please tell me what is your favorite film?
Okay, guys, my favorite film. It's probably kind of strange, but I choose it because of the context, and this is The Human Centipede
Okay, why do you like it?
because
Porque ya lo...
it shows uh, a particular uh, psychological profile of a person that acts uh, in order to make a to make a strange a weird idea became real, and that's the point. The fact that put something in to work, uh, having no mind about how crazy could it be.
Okay, thank you. Good argument for a movie. Bueno, tenemos ahí unas expresiones. Plot es la trama como tal. Plot. Entonces, si va a hablar de una película, bueno, I like so much the plot. The plot, bueno, entonces la trama, lo que decíamos, la historia. Cinematography, pues ya saben que es la puesta en escena de esa historia. Y performance se refieren a las actuaciones. Entonces, por ejemplo, Leonardo DiCaprio had a great performance in Titanic movie, for example. Entonces, performance se refiere a las actuaciones, ¿no? ¿Cómo es las actuaciones? Si las requieren para ahorita, de pronto más adelante pueden ir guardando esas tres expresiones: plot, cinematography y performance. Bueno, vamos a buscar más. Okay, there is or there are four important aspects about a movie. If you are talking about your favorite movie, you need to use those expressions on the screen because it's so important. Talk about the plot, about the set, about the director, and if you can do it, talk about the book in which is based that movie. But not always we can count with those information, but if you have that information near, you can use it. Entonces, please, Christian, can you read and translate those sentences, please?
Okay, teacher, the first of all, it's a war film. Es una película de guerra.
Yes.
Second one, it's set in Vietnam during the war. Es relacionada en el conflicto de la guerra de Vietnam. The third, it was directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Fue dirigida por Francis Ford Coppola. It's based on a book by Joseph Conrad. Y está basada en un libro por Joseph Conrad.
Yes, thank you. Entonces la segunda, the second expression is it's set. Entonces it's set es donde fue rodada, donde fue grabada o donde fue ambientada la película, ¿no? It's set in Vietnam during the war. Thank you. Okay, one important word to talk about movies is genre. Genre is the kind of the film, what type of the film too. Uh, we're going to know some genres. Let me try to. Okay, the first genre is feel-good films. That is not a typical genre, but is a new name for someone, some people like me. Feel-good films. It refers to comedies, musicals, and animations. In other words, those films or movies are for all the family, all the ages. Okay, slapstick comedy. It refers to the basic comedy. La comedia más básica es la slapstick comedy. Como decir la comedia usada en El Chavo, en las películas de Charles Chaplin, que la comedia se refiere a caídas, a golpes, a situaciones muy, muy básicas, ¿no? Una comedia muy, muy, muy básica de ver y de entender visualmente. Roused comedy se refiere a aquella comedia que puede parecer como que disgusta a ratos digamos, de escenas y situaciones de la vida que pueden parecer un poco desagradables. Surreal comedy. Okay, the second genre is comedy films. A los que les gustan la comedia. These kind of films, they are funny or amusing. For example, The Hangover was hilarious, is the example. Hilarious es muy divertida en extremo. Okay, another genre is the musicals. Animation. Another kind of movies or genres is romance, dramas, and epics. Romance, dramas, que generalmente es una tragedia, and epics se refieren a situaciones épicas, como historias, pueden ser surrealistas. Okay, we are going to talk about romantic movies or romance films because it is a very popular genre of movies. Daniela, please talk something about romance films. Please read and translate those comments about romance films.
Please, excuse me, I don't understand.
Can you read and translate the examples to some expressions about romance films?
Okay, Titanic was a movie film. It brought me to tears. I cried all the way through Titanic. Romantic films always make me emotional. There was so much chemistry between Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Titanic fue una emocionante película. Mm, no, pero no sé qué significa brought, se me olvidó.
It brought me
Eh,
to tears.
como, no sé, no me acuerdo.
Me llevó a llorar o a soltar lágrimas.
Okay. I cried all the way through. Es como lloré también como toda la película, de todas formas. Eh, la película romántica siempre me ha hecho emocional. Hubo mucha, no sé, hubo mucha algo, no sé, entre Leonardo y Kate. Química, no sé, amor, algo más.
Yes,
Sí, eso, química.
thank you. Okay. The part 4, exciting films. Talking about the exciting films. Entonces estos son géneros como más emocionantes. Horror movies, sci-fi and action. Entonces, fiction movies, the genre is sci-fi. It means science fiction. Later, I want to share the link of this video to you can go deep in the movies description or to talk about movies. Por ahora vamos a adelantarlo un poco para que podamos continuar. Okay, the part 5 is mystery films and trailers and crime, películas de misterio, de terror o crimen. Okay, Edwin, can you participate in this stage translating those sentences?
Of course, teacher.
Yes, please first read them, please.
Okay, talking about thrillers. The Silence of the Lambs keep me on the edge of my seat all the way through. I don't know what is that in Spanish. Second one, The Usual Suspect is a gripping film with a brilliant twist.
Okay,
The third, I really didn't see the twist coming in Memento. And fourth, I saw the twist coming a mile away. Boring.
okay, thank you.
But in Spanish, teacher, I don't know.
Okay, it's so easy if you know the word twist. Bueno, entonces, si no conocemos la palabra twist, nos podemos enredar mucho. Bueno, entonces twist en las películas se refiere al giro, ¿no? Una película es buena o mala dependiendo del giro, ¿no? El giro que le da el director, digamos, en el transcurso de la historia. En especial los thrillers, ¿no? O las películas de suspenso también. Si una película de suspenso, un thriller, una película de terror no tiene un giro, entonces esa película prácticamente digamos, no llama o no vale la pena, ¿no? Entonces, the first one is Silence of the Lambs. ¿Alguien sabe qué película será esa? No. Esa es una clásica muy antigua que se
Teacher,
llama,
El silencio de los inocentes,
yes,
con Tom Hopkins.
yes, Anthony Hopkins. Can you translate the sentence, Christian, please?
Profe, the Silence of the Lambs came me on the edge of the seat all the way through. Es que el silencio, la película de Silencio de la Inocente lo mantenía en acción, que no dejaba, lo mantenía pues concentrado,
Yes,
enfocado en la película pues.
yes, right. All the way through es toda la película, ¿no? Ahí dice todo el camino a través, más o menos, pero entonces la expresión es esa, toda la película, all the way through. Literalmente lo que está en rojo, keep me on the edge of my seat, pues el sentido es ese, me mantuvo concentrado ahí, ¿sí? Pero así como literalmente es, me mantuvo en el filo de mi asiento, ¿no? Pero lo mejor es decir lo que tú dices, por ejemplo, que me mantuvo concentrado todo el tiempo. The next one, sentence, no sé qué película será en español, el sospechoso, ¿qué será? El común sospechoso. Bueno, it's gripping film with a brilliant twist. Bueno, es un muy bien logrado. Gripping es como una película bien formada con un giro brillante, ¿no? Tuvo un giro que valió la pena. I really didn't see the twist coming in Memento. Entonces, no pude ver el giro, o sea, no vi venir el giro. Una película de suspenso es interesante en la medida que no se pueda predecir, que usted no sepa qué va a pasar y que realmente lo sorprenda. Entonces ahí dice, no pude ver el giro. O sea, no me lo esperaba, ¿sí? Realmente no me esperaba el giro en un momento, ¿no? No me esperaba el desenlace. I saw the twist coming a mile away, boring, o boring. Vi el giro venir a una milla, o sea, quiere decir más bien, en una traducción mejor, sería, ¿cómo sería eso? Como que la trama es muy predecible, descifré la trama o el giro desde el principio, así que aburrida la película. Okay, we are going to finish with this video. Crime films. Okay, we are going to finish with this stage. We are going to go on with the following stage. Uh, in the end of the class, I am going to share with you the link of this video because it's important that you can listen the the tips for yourself. The following stage on the class is the practical stage. Let me try to share my screen. Okay. In this practical stage, you need to answer or respond those questions. The first one is the same question in the beginning of the class. What is your favorite movie? What year is that movie? What is the cast? Who is its director? And in the end of your speech, you can talk a little about its plot, como es su trama. Entonces, ahorita no necesitan hacer una intervención muy larga, solo una breve respuesta, a brief answer of those words. Pero como hay datos puntuales, como el año, eso no lo sabe uno a veces de antemano. Entonces ahorita busquen una película, su favorita o cualquiera que quieran ahorita usar para responder estas preguntas. Y consulten, bueno, el nombre en inglés, ¿cierto? Porque no siempre la película que me gusta tiene su nombre en inglés así, tal como la escucho yo, ¿no? Tiene otro nombre. ¿De qué año es? ¿Cuál es el cast? O sea, su actor y actriz principal, el director. Y si quiere decir algo más acerca de la trama, talk a little about its plot. También, bueno, te lo hace al final. Entonces, take 2 minutes. No es mucho tiempo porque no necesitamos alargarnos mucho en la respuesta, son unas ideas muy puntuales. Thank you. Okay, are you ready to participate? Someone is ready? Is someone ready?
Yep. Yep. I'm ready.
Okay, Camilo, mm, please tell me, what is your favorite movie?
Okay, as I said, it's the Human Centipede. This year is the horror movie. Uh, it was produced in 2009 and was directed by Tom Six. Tom Six is from Netherlands, and the cast is composed by a group of actors who are not too well known. Okay, the actors are Diego Lazar, Ashley Williams, Akiro Kitamura, and Aslin Jenny. Uh, eh, the the plot of the movie is is pretty simple. The idea is pretty simple. Is that a surgeon who is specialized in how can I say Siamese?
Siamese. I think that is right.
Okay, a surgeon that is specialized in sparing Siamese wants to did the opposite thing. He would like to gather people uh, using advanced surgery techniques and make a centipede. But the centipede is the name that he puts that he gives to the experiment, and the idea is to make a to make the to make a one and I how can I say sistema digestivo, uh,
Digestive system. I
digestive
think.
system. Okay, to make a creature with only one digestive system, but the the bizarre thing in this is that he used three people to make the the centipede, and obviously he's got to gather them, connecting the mouth with the anus of of of, of one, to make something similar to a centipede. That's why it's very interesting, the movie, and it was only translated to three idioms, which one German, Japanese, and English. So this film was not uh, was how as was grounded in many countries because of the bizarre scenes that it presents.
Okay.
But it is actually a really good movie, as I said before, in the context of the experiment.
The name of the movie is Human Serendipities.
Human Centipede. In Spanish, El Cien Pies Humano.
Ah, yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Camilo, for your info. That is a
Okay.
great job We are going to continue with Christian. Christian, are you able to participate in this stage?
Okay, teacher. I think that my favorite movie that I told you before is Before Vendetta, right? And
Yes.
what year is that movie? And the movie it was in 2005, right? And what is the cast? The famous actor that appeared in the movie is Natalie Portman, right? And the other one is who acts in Matrix with Mr. Smith, and his name is Hugo Weaving, right? As a V,
Yes.
and Natalie Portman as a AV Huffman. Mm, who's the director? The director of the movie uh, is James and director James McQueen. I don't know. And produced by Joy Silver, the the director. And what is the plot about the movie? Is that I said I love that movie because it represents that happens in all the countries, even in here in Colombia. For it, some people have the power for everything, for the television, for the radio, like Álvaro Uribe Vélez, right? And some companies with that split all a virus, and they that they launched that for a purpose, but because they had the cure, right? And for okay, the movie is about how the power is controlled by the with other people, right? With the financials, economics, and how to they want to more power and control everything. And it's about even if you are not agree with them, right? They gonna kill you, and they say, ah, you are a terrorist or something like that. If you not agree with them, or if you don't share with them, and they're gonna kill you, and even they don't care about they are homophobic, they don't like religion, right? And they want to control everything. And for the reason I love the movie because all the people with a character, in this case B, right? He proposed he start and he convinces all the humans to be more control to be how can I say the word mm, to be opposed to the government, right? So in the movie represents that the people need to we are not how can I say that let me think about the opinion. Yeah, the people rate teacher. The thing is the people rate with the government, right?
Yes,
And be
right.
an equality position, not to a high position with some of them. So it's a quality or maybe the difference or it's not too high. Maybe you can rate the policy, the poor, you can raise the poor, and that is the idea of to be a country.
Yes, very well. Thank you for sharing your info. That is a great argument for a movie. Daniela, please, are you ready to participating in this stage, please?
Yes. Okay. My favorite movie is Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. The movie is 2017. What is the cast? I think Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, and Nick Jonas. The director is Jake Kasdan. About this movie, 20 years after the events of the first films, 4 teenagers are transported to the magical world of Jumanji, thanks to a video game version of it. playing as the characters they chose, and they must overcome the test of the game to win and return home.
Okay.
No,
Okay, thank you so much for your information, your comments, and your opinions about that movie. Edwin, are you ready?
Yeah, teacher, I am ready.
Please go ahead.
Okay, my favorite movie, like I told you a few minutes ago, is The Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
This movie, this movie was created the first part in 20 or better 2001.
Mhm.
From this year to today, it movie has 7 parts. Seven, no, 8 parts. And about the cast, in this movie was, or the main characters of this movie were Paul Walker, and he is passed away.
Yes.
Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, why Jordana Brewster. The director of this movie it's I can't remember. Uh, it's her name is Cohen, but I can't remember the name.
Yes, no worries.
Um, and talk about its plot. Okay, this movie try to I'll try about the fiction histories and racings. I can remember street racings, illegal racings, and cops, and I don't know how I can say delincuentes.
Uh, Outlaws.
Maybe. And the protagonist, for so many reasons, have to travel other countries during the different movies. And it's all, teacher.
Thank you so much for sharing your minds about the Fast and Furious series. Thank you. Caterine, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My favorite movie is A Walk to Remember. Eh, the year the movie is 2002. Eh, the cats, um, eh, the the cats are Shane West, Megan, Peter Coyote, and Daryl Hannah. Uh, the director the director is Adam Chapman. Uh, the this movie uh, talk about the boy the boy. Uh, this is London, beginning to fall in love with James, but is but the your love is life is as part of the game with the friends. With the time, London begin to love of Jamie. Then he entitled that she was very sick, and for this situation, for the healthy for of Jamie, London changed his life. Mm, He he think more about his future, and you propose in the life. The sad of the history is that Jamie died in the end, but London was your miracle. This is the decided with with her already, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Katerina, for sharing your info about your favorite movie in this stage. Thank you, everyone, for your participation in this stage. The next one stage is the production stage. You can choose one genre and share some info about it, but this time I am going to share a link with important information about that topic. Okay, uh, please, Camilo, choose one genre. What is your what is your genre in this stage?
Horror movies.
Okay, you are going to talk about horror movies, but first you need to go to that link and look for important information about horror movies, and you can use some examples or name of iconic horror movies to share that or those information with your classmates, please. Christian, please choose one genre or kind of movies.
Teacher, sci-fi movies.
Okay, thank you. Sci-fi, go to the link and look for important info, please. Daniela, choose another genre.
Comedy movies.
Okay, comedy, thank you. Edwin,
Okay, documentary films.
okay, documentary films, thank you. And Katerina, please, another genre. Katerina, are you there?
Yes, teacher. Action movies.
Okay, Katerina, thank you. Bueno, entonces, in this stage, you need to talk about that genre. Look, uh, go to look some important info in the link sharing by me. Eh, lo primero es decir de qué se trata ese género, qué clase de películas se encierra. Y de pronto dar algunos ejemplitos de ese género. Pueden estar allí en ese link también algunos ejemplos o si no lo pueden buscar ustedes mismos y compartir con nosotros esa información. In other words, it is describe that genre for your classmates. Please, you can be brief or extend your speech if you want, but it's your choice. Puede ser breve o puede ser más amplia su participación, depende de lo que usted quiera compartir acerca de ese género. Entonces, yo creo que 2, 3 minutos son suficientes, son las 7:21. En 3 minuticos estamos aquí. En 2 minuticos ustedes pueden tener la página abierta mientras eh, nos comenta todo lo referido a su género. Entonces, go ahead, please. Okay, is someone ready to participate explaining one genre about movies?
Yeah, teacher, I try to do it.
Okay, what is your genre, Edwin?
My genre is documentary films.
Okay, what is a documentary films and what films do you recommend of this genre, please?
Okay, the documentary films is a try to show the real people and real events.
Okay, right.
Sometimes it was or it is educational.
Yes.
Um, Maybe sometimes in its kind of old films, just there are just one voice of the narrator or narrator. I don't know.
Narrator, yes, that's right.
Um, some or one feels about it. Maybe Colombia Magia Salvaje. It was presented in movies, just in movies, and in television, 2% about another kind of this type of documentary.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Do you watched, did you watch one documentary before?
Yeah, teacher, but I can't remember the name.
Okay, and what is the plot of that documentary that you cannot remember that name?
Okay, that try to show us the environment.
Yes.
Um, I don't know how can I say the calentamiento global.
Global warming.
Okay, the problems are about global warming, the combustibles, the petroleum, I don't know, fuels, um, desperdicios de papel. I'm sorry.
Okay, is that the Leonardo's documentary or is another documentary?
It's another teacher.
Ah, okay. Okay, thank you, Edwin, for sharing your info about the documentary films. That is a great genre because it's the kind of picture, motion picture, to try to show the real life and real problems. And it's very educative. Thank you. Is another student ready to present your speech in this stage?
Yes,
Okay, Camilo,
I'm
please,
ready.
what is your genre?
My genre is horror movie.
Okay, please, what is a horror movie?
Okay, a horror movie uh, is a category to where you can gather all the movies that shows uh, events of paranormal activity, of psychotic killers, uh, or 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 strange creatures that that are scary like zombies. Uh,
Okay.
this genre is very famous because of the scary scenes that shows. But the most scary movies of all are the films that read about religious topics. One of the most famous horror movies that I'm sure that the most of you have seen before is the Exorcist. The Exorcist,
Yes,
uh,
Exorcist.
and it shows uh, uh, special case of a woman who was possessed by a demon, and
Yes.
and I personally I haven't finished this movie because I think it's pretty scary. Even even knowing that it's an old movie, so the effects and everything is not too advanced, but I I see the movies by the context, using the context. So, in my opinion, that context is very dangerous because I consider that demons can be transmitted by the screens,
Okay, thank
and
you. Tell
and
me,
that's it.
those two questions for you. The first one is, what do you think is the scariest movie of all of times?
All of times, uh, I think the Emily Rose's Exorcism.
Okay, that is a great film. Tell me, what is your favorite horror film?
Uh, the I forgot the and but in Spanish is El Conjuro. Could you hear me, teacher? Teacher.
Okay,
The El Conjuro. This is my favorite horror movie.
ok. Vamos a buscar el conjuro, la traducción literal.
Uh-huh.
Incantation aparece por aquí en un traductor, pero no debe ser ese. Debe haber algún otro spell, como de hechizo. Bueno, quién sabe cómo será el nombre original, the original name of that movie in English language. Thank you, Camilo.
Okay.
So many people share your opinion and they think that the Conjuro is scariest, the scariest movie of all of time.
Teacher,
Okay. Okay.
in English is The Conjuring.
Yes, Conjuring. Sí, ¿verdad que sí aparecía en los carteles? Hace poco
Yeah,
salió
yeah.
la segunda. Thank you, Edwin. Daniela, are you ready to participate in this stage? Edwin.
Yes.
Okay, Daniela, what is your genre?
Okay, my genre is comedy movies. I love it. Comedy is my favorite genre. About the article, I think, okay, comedy has been one of its most popular and success genres. I listen to that. I go comedy has a lot of scenes with funny characters or funny situations that make up laugh. Characters can be funny if they're clever and say or do witty things, or if they are socially inept and say or do embarrassing things, and or if they're not very clever and they say and do stupid things. Things can be funny if something unexpected or shocking happens, or if something embarrassing or ridiculous happens. For example, my favorite comedy movie is that is Hunt 1 and 2. Is very, very funny. That is Hunt, it was 2017 in December, yes. And the first 2015. I'm not sure, but I believe that. And I don't know.
Okay, thank you. If I want to watch comedy movies, what movie would you recommend me?
I recommend movies about Adam Sandler. I like Adam Sandler, but I don't remember the name in English. In Spanish it is Una esposa de mentiras y una que hizo con Eugenio Derbez. I don't remember the name on English, but I love it. Adam Sandler. It's very funny.
Okay, I'm sure that those movies are very funny. Thank you for sharing your info info about comedy movies. Thank you, Edwin. Edwin, ya está. Caterine.
Yes, teacher.
Please,
My,
Caterina, what is your genre?
my genre is action movies.
Okay, Caterina, go ahead.
Action movies are usually mm, a conflict between a hero or a group of heroes and one of villains. Uh, it has many mm, pictures or images and special effects. Mm, The genre has explosion and combats with or without weapon. Uh, it has the most famous actors, and for the general, has spectacular action scenes. For example, when I talk about the conflict, for example, in Batman, he's always the hero and uh, always has in conflict with a criminal or villain. Some action movies are the Avengers, Casino Royale, Terminator, uh, Triple X, and the most famous um, for me the best movie for the best action movie is the Fast and Furious.
Okay, thank you so much. Tell me, is your what is your favorite actor in action movies?
In action, Vin Diesel.
Okay, thank you. Vin Diesel is your favorite actor. Thank you so much. And thank you
Okay, teacher.
for the info about mm, action movies. Okay, Edwin, ya están, documentary, Camilo. Christian,
Yes, teacher.
are you ready?
Yes, teacher. I'm ready.
Okay,
Um,
Christian, what is
okay.
your genre?
My genre is science fiction.
Okay,
Okay. First of all, if you want to watch an spectacular CGI scenes of battles in other Spains, I recommend you science fiction movies. You can see people traveling in time, or androids that look like a human beings, or huge starships that travel to distant galaxies. Um, and science fiction movies also is very important, right? Because they can tell stories about in the future, or for example, in the 40s, on the 30s, when appeared some movies, right? And in this moment has created a lot of instruments or tools that appear in that movies. Or, for example, in the movie The Forbidden Planet, that showed some technological tools that in this moment is is easy, right? To
yes.
or for example, I heard or I read, sorry, I read something about Back to the Future that show in that time, and a lot of tools that appear in that movie in this moment we have it. So for the reason science fiction is very important.
Okay. Tell me, what, ¿cómo se dirá? Saga. ¿Alguien sabe? Saga.
Teacher, I don't know, I'm a little geek. You know, I
Okay.
love Star Trek, Star Wars,
Yes.
and even the band of the future. Jurassic Park. Oh, there's a lot of movies that I love. I'm very geek.
Okay, thank you. What is your favorite sci-fi movie, Christian?
Honestly, teacher, Star Wars.
Okay, Star Wars. You do you prefer Star Wars than Star Trek?
Just because Star Wars for me is new because I'm 30. I know that Star Trek is a lot, it's for my father or my grandpa because I think in that moment Star Trek start first, right?
Okay. There are two universe to sci-fi movies. One of them is DC Comics and Marvel Comics. What of them do you prefer?
Teacher, the best is DC. I prefer the movie of DC because the movie is so dark and maybe the theme is mature, right? But
Yes.
sorry, Marvel, uh, they are good movies, but it's because they have more money, right? So DC, the problem DC, for example, I'm very fan of Batman,
Yes.
and and the one thing that happened with DC is maybe the director that I had, they can show the real DC about the comics.
Okay. Thank you for answering that question. And sci-fi is a great genre because it it comes very well to the most of the people. Thank you everyone for participating in this stage. This is the end of the class. Just we need to review or check the evaluation or assessment stage for the following class. This stage is talk about one movie, one interesting movie for you. For the following class, you need to look for a poster or find a good poster of your movie, the movie that you want to share with your classmates, and talk about that movie for 2 minutes or more if you want, uh, for Friday in the evening, please. Entonces, en resumidas cuentas, es conseguir un póster de una de las películas que a usted le llama mucho la atención y preparar su intervención para hablar de ella, qué género pertenece, por qué es interesante para usted, por qué le gusta, mm, cuál es la trama, el plot. Si quiere hablar de sus personajes y de sus director también, lo importante es que ojalá logre expresar las ideas más importantes de ese film, de esa historia, de esa película, en un poco más de 2 minutos, y que 2 minutos sea como el espacio mínimo para participar compartiendo important information about that film. Entonces, thank you everyone. If you have any question, this is the time to ask it. Si tienen alguna pregunta.
Yes, I've got one.
Okay, Camilo, what is your
Teacher,
question?
as I wrote in WhatsApp, I just wanted to participate in the activities that I couldn't, and I couldn't participate on talking about the future and the future plans that I got. So I
Okay,
don't know if I could.
yes, entonces, another mates already presented the homework of the previous class. You can do it in a few minutes. Ahorita que terminemos la clase, tú puedes hacer tu participación. Hablando de sus planes futuros, también debes una tarea de la de la clase pasada que la puede preparar para la siguiente también si usted quiere. ¿Ok?
The talking about how I been
Eh,
feeling here.
yes. how do you feel this year?
I got it
Entonces,
ready. Got it ready to.
ok,
Okay.
entonces ahorita nos quedamos para recoger ese par de tareitas.
Okay.
Y para los demás, si no tienen ninguna pregunta, if you don't have any question, this is the end of the class. Thank you for being here and goodbye.
The homework is for Friday, yes?
Yes, for
In the
Friday, on
class.
the Friday, yes. In the class, in the first minutes.
Okay, teacher. Thank for the class. It was very interesting.
Okay, thank you to you for
Thank you,
being here.
teacher.
And God bless
Bless
you,
you.
everybody.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bless him. You the Friday.
Okay, see you later. Thank you. Okay, Camilo, what is
Okay.
your homework to present in this opportunity? Plans
I
for
would
the
like
future?
I would like to present both because I got it.
Okay.
I got them ready.
Okay, the first one is talk about your future. Tell me your your goals, your short-term goals, your medium-term goals, and your long-term goals, sus metas a corto, mediano y largo plazo. And
Oh,
okay, go ahead.
okay, teacher. I've got a lot of plans for my future, and they're organized by by the time they'll take and and the way I'm gonna reach them. So in my near future, I will change my job for another one that allows me to get more knowledge and meet new people. I hope to find a job doing something related with English or motorcycles because I love those topics. Uh, for my midterm goals, uh, I'm going to change my motorcycle or even modify it because I decided that I need a more powerful one, and I would like to uh, try to to challenge my mechanical skills uh, if I decide to modify it. Uh, I also will start to save money in order to make my long term goals become real. In that case, my long term goals are buying a house and even uh, work as an English teacher in a university. That's it.
Okay, thank you. I hope that all your goals make real soon because you have a very great life plan for your life. Thank you for sharing your your plans for the future. You speak for more or less 3 minutes. That is great. Thank you. And the next homework is talking about your feelings. How do you feel this year? ¿Cómo se siente este año? How did you feel this year? Or how did you feel this year? ¿Cómo se ha sentido, se sintió este año? Entonces, menciona las emociones que ha tenido este año, puede ser en su trabajo, en su estudio, en su casa o en su vida particular o en su vida profesional o en su vida académica. Please go ahead.
Okay, teacher. Um, this year has been a year uh, tough of emotions. Uh, I want to start talking about the happiness I felt when I know that my mom was going to came to Bucaramanga to visit me. It was a moment that allowed me to feel really happy to see her because I haven't I haven't seen her for a long time. Um, uh, the other emotion that this year led me feel was worriness because I was worried about um, getting some money to pay a little bill that I had to, but finally I could. So that was another reason to feel happy and confident of my skills to get money because here in Bucaramanga it's very popular to do something called mototaxi, and this
Yes.
is a little uh, informal way to informal but honest way to get money. Uh, the other emotion that I felt during this year is sadness because uh, well, a friend, a close friend of me and my wife died this year because of the cancer, and it was a very sad moment because we we stayed with her during the process of of getting better. You know that doing the the radiology and all that stuff related with getting out of cancer. But finally, she died. So that was very sad. And the other sad fact that happened this year is that I rescued a dog from streets and give it I gave it in adoption to a person that I thought was going to be responsible, but it wasn't the case, and that man let the dog die. So it was extremely sad for me to know that the little dog I rescued one day from street was died. That's it.
Okay, very well. You talked for around 4 minutes. Thank you for sharing your feelings on this year. The life is structured for some feelings. One of them is good, another is so low for art. But thank you for sharing this homework. I need to full name to to review your grades. Your name is Camilo Murcia, is right?
My full name is Juan Camilo Murcia. Yes.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Juan Camilo. Okay, I got your homework right now. Two homeworks for from past lesson in your encounters. I want to invite you to participate of the next encounters in the future. Ok, Camilo, ya reviso sus notas y las que le faltaban de las tareas, pues voy a acomodar las dos. Ah, pues
Okay,
nadie lo pasó.
teacher.
Thank you, Camilo.
Okay. Okay. Thank you too for letting me this space to get on day.
Okay, no problem, no worries. Thank you, and I see you on Friday. Goodbye.
Friday. Yes. Goodbye, teacher.